There are unspoken desires that live in the shadows of silence, whispers that never make it past a breath. Women, like men, carry fantasies, deep ones, bold ones they often don't dare utter aloud, not because they don't want to explore them, but because society taught them to be quiet, reserved, and polite. But beneath that composure lies something raw, something untamed. In the Stoic tradition, we are taught to understand human nature, to look beneath the surface. And when it comes to intimacy, what lies beneath is often far more powerful than what is shown. This video is not about taboo, it's about truth, about what women secretly crave but are too shy, too afraid of judgment, too cautious to ask for, and it's for men who want to understand those deeper emotional and physical layers. Men who want to connect on a level that few dare to explore. If you think you've known what women want, think again. Welcome to a journey of understanding, a journey where desire meets depth, where fantasy meets philosophy. Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to learn might change how you see women and yourself forever. Number 1. The craving for dominance. She wants to let go of control. In her daily life, she makes decisions. She leads teams. She balances work, family, friends. She is expected to be composed, rational, nurturing. But deep down in the privacy of the bedroom, she wants to surrender, not out of weakness, but out of strength. The first secret? Women often fantasize about letting go of control. They desire a man who can take the lead, confidently, without needing permission. A man who creates a safe space where she doesn't have to think, where she can trust fully, where she is free to feel, to release, to dissolve into the moment. This is not about aggression, it's about presence. Masculine dominance isn't about overpowering her, it's about guiding her. Like a Stoic, a high-value man acts not from impulse but from intention. His actions are rooted in awareness, not ego. Eye contact, firm hands, a steady voice. These subtle signals tell her, "I've got you," and that's when her walls start to melt. Studies show that many women have fantasies involving being pinned, lightly restrained, or told what to do, but within boundaries of trust and consent. The paradox is clear. The more powerful she is in life, the more she may crave moments where she doesn't have to be. When you take the lead with calm confidence, you unlock her deepest instincts, not because you demanded it, but because you allowed her to feel safe in letting go. Remember, dominance isn't about control, it's about invitation. The greatest gift you can offer is your centered masculinity, one that doesn't shout but speaks clearly, one that doesn't force but holds space. Be the calm storm she can lose herself in. Number 2, the forbidden thrill. She wants to be watched. There's a part of her that wants to be seen, not just admired, but truly watched, observed, desired, to feel eyes tracing her skin, reading her movements like poetry. And not just in passing, but with undivided attention. The second thing women secretly crave? To be the center of your gaze, to be watched in moments of intimacy and even exhibitionism. But here's the twist. She won't ask for it. She might drop hints, wear something revealing, or glance at herself in the mirror during intimacy. But rarely will she say, "Watch me." Why? Because she doesn't want to feel vain. She wants to feel worshipped. This craving is rooted in psychology. Being seen validates desire. And for women, emotional connection amplifies physical sensation. When you watch her with intensity, no distractions, no phones, just presence, you awaken her sensual self. Make her feel like art. Use your eyes like a sculptor uses his hands. Appreciate, don't just consume. The Stoic man, after all, knows how to observe the world deeply. He doesn't rush. He understands that beauty reveals itself only to those who are patient. Whether it's watching her undress slowly or locking eyes during the most intimate moments, let your gaze say, "I see you. I want you. All of you." That gaze, it breaks down her shyness. It invites her into her most confident, erotic self. Don't underestimate the power of presence. In a world full of men who look but don't see, be the one who truly watches. Number 3, the secret role play. She wants to escape reality. Beneath her daily routine is a mind that wanders, fantasies that don't match her public image. She might seem conservative, soft-spoken, serious, but in her imagination, she plays roles: the naughty teacher, the mysterious stranger, the vulnerable captive, the powerful seductress. The third craving? Women secretly desire role play, but they fear being judged. They fear you'll think less of them if they express these alter egos. So they stay quiet, hoping you'll read between the lines. Role play allows her to shed her identity, to explore desires without consequence. It's not deception, it's expansion. And for the Stoic man, it's an opportunity to meet her where her soul whispers. Don't mock it, embrace it. Let your imagination roam. Create a scenario. Maybe you're a stranger at a hotel bar. Maybe she's in charge and you follow her rules. Bring props. Use new names. Speak in hushed tones. Role play doesn't mean acting. It means accessing the wild, playful spirit within. When she sees you accept that part of her without hesitation, she blossoms. Remember, fantasy is not a betrayal of reality. It's a deeper dive into it. And when she feels free to be all herself with you, you become not just her lover, but her liberator. In that freedom, passion ignites. Number 4, the sweet sting. She wants a touch of pain. Pleasure and pain are two sides of the same coin. And while the world tells women to seek only softness, many secretly long for a different texture. A sharp contrast, a bite, a smack, a sting. The fourth secret, she may desire pain mixed with pleasure, a firm grip, a gentle choke, a slap that makes her gasp. It's not about abuse, it's about intensity. Why does this work? Because it wakes her up. Pain, when consensual, brings her fully into the present moment. It floods the body with adrenaline and dopamine. It heightens sensation, and emotionally it represents surrender. She wants you to know how to touch her roughly without hurting her, how to leave marks that she smiles at in the mirror the next day, how to explore that edge with tenderness and respect. Stoicism teaches us to embrace discomfort, to transform pain into power. So when she allows you to introduce that sharp edge into pleasure, honor it. Read her cues. Communicate before, during, and after. Build trust so deep she knows you won't go too far and trusts you to go far enough. Don't fear her darkness. Explore it with her. Pain, when used rightly, becomes poetry. Number 5, the unspoken praise. She wants to be worshipped. She puts on that perfume not just to smell good, but to be remembered. She buys that lace not for Instagram, but for a moment when someone will notice and love it. The 5th hidden desire, she wants to be worshipped, not with flowers or poems, but with presence, with your voice, your hands, your full attention. She wants to hear how irresistible she is, how good she tastes, how perfect she feels. Women thrive on affirmation, but not generic compliments. She wants the kind of praise that feels tailored to her, the way her hip curves, the sound of her breath when she's turned on, the goosebumps on her thighs. Stoics speak little, but when they do, their words matter. Don't flatter, worship. Make your words feel like a ritual. When you adore her with purpose, you awaken her power. Her confidence grows. Her desire deepens. She might act shy, even roll her eyes at a compliment. But inside, she's melting. Don't hold back. Tell her what she does to you. Let your voice tremble if it has to. Make her feel like the only woman who has ever existed. Because in that moment, to you, she is. Conclusion. Desire doesn't always wear a name. Sometimes it hides. Behind blushes, behind polite smiles, behind silence. But the man who listens, not just to words, but to the pauses between them, he understands. He sees her not just as a woman, but as a world. And that world is filled with secrets, not dirty, not wrong, but human. Stoicism isn't about cold detachment. It's about presence, control, and understanding the truth of human nature without judgment. When you bring that presence into intimacy, you offer more than pleasure. You offer depth, safety, freedom. Women want to explore, to play, to express the wild parts of themselves that the world never sees. And when you, as a man, hold that space for her without shame or fear, she will open up in ways that will surprise you and her. So listen with your heart, touch with your soul, speak with your truth, and never forget, the deepest desires are not loud, they're whispered. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's build a world where pleasure meets respect and passion meets purpose, because she won't forget the man who dared to understand her.